Now, RCN News in English on TV Colombia.
You are looking at the arrival on Sunday of former hostages General Luis Mendieta, Coronel Enrique Murillo, Army Sergeant Arbey Delgado, and Colonel William Donato to the Catam Airport in Bogota. Hello and welcome. I'm Rosa Gomez reporting from the RCN News studio in Bogota.
And I'm Natalia Ulloa. The images you just saw are the happy ending to more than 4,000 days in captivity in Colombia's jungle. Thanks to an operation that was planned since March and that was performed by the National Army, the 4 hostages recovered their freedom. The risky chameleon operation that brought 4 Colombian officers to freedom began at 2 o'clock on Sunday. The Special Army Forces climbed down into the jungle with the mission to secure the perimeter for the other 300 soldiers that would join them in the rescue operation. At 6:30 in the morning, the Special Army Forces launched their attack on the FARC camp where General Luis Mendieta, Colonel Enrique Murillo, and Colonel William Donato were being held. As the battle continued, Mendieta and Murillo were the first to be found. Later, the Colombian soldiers searched for the other 2 hostages. Arbey Delgado was found a few hours later, hiding. The Master Army operation was planned since March and was a complete success. At 9:34, Black Hawk helicopters that were bringing the 4 Colombian Public Forces officials could be seen in the horizon of San José del Guaviare. The aircrafts arrived at the Jorge Enrique González Airport, where the former hostages were anxiously awaited. As soon as they got off the helicopters, the men, who were still wearing the chains of their imprisonment, hugged the military officials that were waiting for them. "50 minutes later, at 10:30 a.m., the men landed at the Catam Airport and were received with hugs and tears of joy. Their nightmare had finally come to an end.
And a few moments after their arrival, the officers talked to the press and thanked the military forces for releasing them. Here's what they had to say.
I asked to the members of the FARC for all of those hostages who don't have access to a radio, please give them one. It is so important for prisoners to listen to the radio in order to stay informed and know what's going on in the country. Of course, I need to thank President Uribe, Minister of Defense, Generals Padilla, González, Oscar Naranjo, and all the police members who participated in this operation. And of course, my family that was always there for me. All of us that were there during the shootout escaped among the bullets. 2 of us got out, and 12 stayed at the camp. Thank God nothing happened to the colonel. And later, we ran for our lives toward the river, and as soon as we heard the helicopters, we returned. Today is a great day for our national armed forces. A long time ago, I used to think that the Colombian army was among the best in the world, but now I can assure that it is the best, indisputably.
The arrival of the former hostages, Luis Mendieta, Enrique Murillo, and William Donato, was received with a warm applause and welcome. In the central yard of the police department, General Oscar Naranjo gave an emotional greeting speech to the 3 officers, whom he named Patriot Heroes. General Naranjo also gave them the keys to their fiscal homes and brand new cell phones. The welcome ceremony ended with a celebration in honor of General Mendieta's 53rd birthday.
And Sergeant Arbey Delgado remains in the military hospital in Bogota. The officer arrived at the medical center joined by his family. In the facility, he met with hospital's board of directors who welcomed him back to freedom. Sergeant Delgado is currently undergoing several physical and psychological examinations. According to a specialist on his case, the diagnosis can take up to a week.
In Manizales, President Uribe said that the government will pay a reward to the rebels who give themselves up to the authorities, along with the hostages they keep in captivity. During the statement, President Uribe saluted the armed forces and congratulated them for their work in the operation. He also said that the government is firm but believes in second chances, and that the rebels still have the chance to abandon the guerrilla and start a new legal life.
And hostages negotiations and releases with the FARC have had a political connection, and this latest operation is no deception. While no direct charge has been made, there is a widespread discussion that the release may have been timed to coincide with Sunday's runoff election. When President Uribe was denied a third term of office, Juan Manuel Santos became the party candidate with the presidential's full support. Natalia.
Well, on Sunday, Colombians will decide for themselves if this event has any bearing on their vote.
Yes. And that wraps up our update. Thank you for watching RCN News in English.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Colombia News and to visit our website, colombianews.tv. Always bringing Colombia to the world.